Hi, welcome back. I'm Eric.
And I'm Kevin, and this is Exploring Whiskey, where we will be sampling whiskeys from around the world.
Today we're going to continue with the Buffalo Trace theme, and we're going to be sampling the Weller Antique 107.
This is another great bourbon from the Weller lineup. It's going to have a little bit of a higher proof than most of the other Wellers, at the 107 proof, hence the title. There's not really an age statement here. So, and I don't even know of a rumor of the age there versus some of the other ones that are around 7, but it's definitely, it's a fan favorite. This is definitely a bourbon that has been well loved.
Yes.
And I know in doing some of the research for this, this was one of the whiskeys that won like affordable bourbon of the year a number of times in like the early 2000s.
That's back when it was $30 a bottle.
That is back when it was $30 a bottle. Unfortunately, that's the MSRP. Effective December 2019, MSRP is now $50 for a 750.
Still not bad.
Still not bad.
I enjoyed it when it was 30.
It was much
enjoyed it more, I should say, when it was 30.
Yes. Now it's at $50. It's probably what it should cost.
Be, yes.
Yeah. So let's give her a pour.
Got a little bit of leg to it. Oh, even at a higher proof, to the nose, it's still very sweet.
Yeah, that is. What is that? That is definitely. Wow. There is obviously at 107 proof. There is a little bit more of an ethanol smell than you're going to get off of a 90 proofer or something along those lines. But it's not overwhelming by any means.
No, but there's way more to the nose on this than there was when we had sampled the Special Reserve.
Yes, there's more of the ethanol, but there's more notes to it. There's that sweet is that vanilla? That was the weirdest way to say.
I'll give it a taste.
Very sweet. As it sits open, actually, the ethanol is dissipated, and I'm getting more of a brighter caramel, vanilla notes to that. All right.
The initial taste, very sweet. Some fruits.
Wow, for the amount of ethanol in the nose, it's not really not in the palate at all. Fruits, yes. There's a very strong fruit note at the beginning. A little spice at the end. I know we've said that before, right? Like there's an apple type fruit note at the beginning. Kind of towards the end, you'll get a little bit more of that cinnamon follow-up. But the finish, sweet.
I think the nose is different now. Once you sample it.
More apple.
Yeah.
Real strong. Not as strong as that store pick of Buffalo Trace, but very strong apple note just popped up. I totally agree. You're right.
Very strong apple in the nose now.
That is delicious. That is a little bit more complex than that Special Reserve was that we had. But it's not overly overpowering of that alcohol and ethanol. That's very good. Forgot about that.
Yeah, most of those when you get over that 100 proof, you really feel the heat. But this, I think, with the wheat, it really kind of dulls that out.
Now I'm starting to get a little bit more. It's not the cinnamon. Now I'm getting into that barrel oaky in the middle. It's kind of it's an interesting. This has got more. It's got more complex, more layers to it. It's that sweet at the beginning, the caramel and the brown sugar with the apple. Then I get an oaky middle, and then it finishes with the vanilla.
Yeah,
that's great. Like that's just you kind of have to go along with the ride. It's a very nice combination of different flavors.
Vanilla finish lasts a little while.
Yeah, it sits there. I don't have Weller. Nope.
Next trip to the distillery.
Gotta get a Weller.
They've added it.
Yeah.
Real quick. Do have a store pick.
All right.
Let's see.
If it's as dramatically different?
Yes.
Man, you can see the legs just going down on that. That is an oil, much more oily than many of the ones we've had. Is that a bit more herbal? Like flowery? Real light,
Yeah.
subtle.
To the nose, it smells similar to this pour after
Yes.
I tasted it, but not as strong, a little more faint.
But there's something else. There's a different note to it. There's just a little bit of a floral herbal note that sits on top of a lot of the same notes. That is significantly smoother. The little bit of a alcohol, ethanol bite at the beginning that this has a little bit of it.
This one does not.
That does not have it at all. That is just, that's
Super
smooth.
They picked a good one there.
Not flavor difference. All the same flavors, that initial sweet caramel, brown sugar, a little bit of the oak in the middle, vanilla at the end, like all the same notes, just softer.
Yeah.
It's about the right way to say it. Softer.
You can't go wrong with either one, but this one is smoother.
But that's nice. And you said that's a store pick from a local store?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what that note is. There is just a really light floral note.
Tasty, though.
That's so nice. That's nice. Yeah. That's a very nice bottle. That goes down super smooth. Interesting, just little differences that you get when you can
From
actually...
barrel to barrel, same.
Yeah.
Everything's the same. It's just that one.
All the same mash bill, all the same ingredients, ages, things like that. But this, they're blending multiple barrels together. Yeah. This, they're picking a single barrel for very specific notes.
Yeah.
It's interesting what you can get a slight difference on because of a store pick.
I bet that's a fun process to go pick out your own barrel. I've had a friend that's done it before. He enjoyed it. I'm sure I would as well.
Bucket list goal. Bucket list goal.
Well, this has been a good episode. If you like what you saw today, we encourage you to hit the like button.
And while you're down there, if you could also subscribe to the channel and then hit the bell button so you get notified every time that we post a new video.
Cheers.
All right, cheers. Thanks.